Yes, sir.
Last time we went out for drinks, how we were swapping walls. Look at him, standing there. We don't need your kind around here.
Oh, the joy and cheer that await at the Happy Turtle. Oh, greetings, Softshell. So, how many of those flyers did you find?
What?
Ahem! Collect just 6 flyers for the Happy Turtle, and a one-of-a-kind prize could be yours. Ring any bells?
Nope.
Well then, allow me to explain. The Happy Turtle's running a contest. And the rules are simple. All you have to do is collect 6 of our fabulous flyers from around Sector 7, and you'll earn yourself a prize sure to delight even the dourest Diamondback. Sadly, a handful of locals have taken to acting like stinkpots toward anything Mutayan, especially since the bombings. Some have even gone so far as to tear down my poor posters. Little wonder nobody's won yet.
Bummer.
Which leaves me in a pretty predicament. But hey, my pain might be your gain. By collecting just a handful of flyers, you could be the first, and at this rate, the only winner of the most testudinarious contest in Midgar's history. This here's a sample of one of our ads. Breathtaking, isn't it? Now it's up to you to find all 6. Leave no shell unturned, no pond unplumbed.
That prize is as good as mine.
Ah, since you're here, you wouldn't happen to have any Condor coins on you, would you? This job may keep a shell over my head, but my real passion's coin collecting. I'd gladly part with some oddities and commodities in exchange for those little beauts. Wow, 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 wow.
Wow, thanks.
Never even occurred to me what.
This game really should go.
Yeah.
Huh. I know that tune anywhere. Oh, there it is. Call of the Turtle.
You're not gonna believe this.
Stuck on the ground floor again. Might as well check in with the neighborhood's resident cat whisperer.
What? Like some kind of spy or something?
After all this, no way Avalanche is gonna think I don't do the reality.
Isn't there some remote?
Hey, over here! Can't believe those freaking morons. They damn near got themselves eaten trying to hide that stupid poster. You stay away from that factory, you hear? Place has monsters coming out of the walls. Fiends have been acting up since the bombings, like they know something we don't. Just wish that Merc were still around. He'd sort those critters out. Fiends have been acting up since the bombings, like they know... Just wish that Merc were still around.
I'm waiting, my friend! Come out, wherever you are!
I'm coming for you, Flyer. Gotcha. Oh, baby. You thought you could hide from me, didn't ya?
Why, hello there! Forgive me for saying, but you remind me of a dear friend of mine. Perhaps you've met him?
I don't know. Is he Shinra too?
Perhaps. My name is Roche, by the way. Ordinarily, your ill-concealed hostility and exotic wardrobe would give me pause. But not today, for I am here on business of a personal nature. Looking for my aforementioned friend.
What's his name?
Oh, I only wish I knew. But I can tell you that he has a real need for speed, as they say. And while he boasts a very large sword, his first love is plainly his mount.
Yeah, he sounds great. Say, is that Fort Condor I see over there? You play?
I'm always ready for a round of Fort Condor. Though, I suspect a delicate flower like you would wither if exposed to my scorching passion for the game. Maybe after some practice,
Stranger danger!
I don't think I want to be his friend.
Huh? I can't believe this. One of my friends lives in Sector 5.
Did you hear about any new developments?
When are those avalanche assholes gonna stop this?
Can't go on living in fear like this.
Why does that name ring a bell? Shinra invaded Wutai first. It's only natural that they fight back. They're doing this for
Just thinking. Come crush you down. Oh no.
Can't take it anymore.
Oh,
If you hadn't insisted on...
So they let another reactor get
just thinking I might come crush
Huh?
you down.
Think Shinra. I know it has something to do with that. When are those
It's just the two of us on the
Sir?
Waiting, my friend!
Isn't there someone from home? Look at this. Maybe we should work over here.
Oh, Shinra's not just going to stand by.
Kinda surprised Johnny is...
This is here.
Enough already, Shinra. I get it. I should be up there with them. Not that I'd be much use, but still. Where are they? They should have been here by now. Waiting for someone? Ooh, you got stood up. As if. Wait, who are you? Don't mean to be rude or anything, kid, but do you mind? I'm not exactly in the mood. Not in the mood. Go bug literally anyone else.
surprised after what went down yesterday. Oh, well. For 7 days.
Did you hear about the
Attention! For 3 gil, you can play Fort Condor against the lovely Kyrie. You know the drill. You want to play, you gotta fork over. What's your deal?
And why are you dressed like a 5-year-old? That's just weird. What are you talking about? This isn't weird. It's super cute.
Super cute?
More like super lame. Not his name is Midgar.
Huh?
Just saying how much I was looking forward to playing Fort Condor. I could really use the training, you know?
Sure, I'll put you through your paces. But you do know it's gonna cost you, right? 1 match, 3 gil. Hey up! Excuse me? I cheated and I still lost?
What can I say? Talent trumps all.
Whatever. You still owe me for my time. It's gotta be worth 7 gil at least.
As if.
You just don't quit, do you? Fine. 10 gil for a match. Take it or leave it.
I heard that blue ties behind bombs.
This is a state of emergency.
My turtle senses are tingling.
We must prepare for war, and quickly!
If there are shortages, think they'll turn the power off on us?
Is that the song of the turtle I hear?
This is a state of emergency!
Got to place a guard dog. Figured it'd spare my tenants the trouble of chasing off nosy men.
Easy, Fido!
Your head will start to spin. Your head will start to spin.
Easy, Fido.
Ano ba yun? Bakit na lang ako? Your head will start to spin. Okay, ini. Nasa ito.
Just what do you think you're doing, young lady? Ah! And what do you want with that exactly? Better yet, who are you? Heard some punks have been hassling the nice people at the Happy Turtle, ripping down their flyers. Are you one of them?
Mm-mm.
So you're trying to sneak a peek at the Merc? Not that I blame you. Boy's easy on the eyes, I'll give him that much. But cut your losses, honey, unless you like your men silent and emotionally unavailable. Merc's built a wall around himself so damn high even he can't see over it. He'll never tell you what he's thinking. And that attitude of his... I tried to get through to him, but would he listen? Would he?
I'm really not here for whoever he is.
Then what are you here for?
For, directions. But I'm all good now, thanks.
That was a close one.
I talked it out with Mom earlier.
Hate to think how much these think they'll start selling this
Searching for candidates. Candidate detected. Performing physical analysis. She seems relatively agile and has substantial muscle mass for her stature. An acceptable candidate.
Hey, you want to tell me what you're mumbling about?
My apologies. My name is Chadley. Would you be interested in helping me with my research?
I'm Yuffie. Nice to meet you. So, what are you researching?
Combat. It would entail doing battle with a summon in a virtual arena using this portable simulator. Interested?
Sure. Why not? I'm a kick its butt.
Very well then. What a shame. It was a close match. However, analyze and learn from your mistakes so that you can claim victory next time.
Sonon's gotta be back by now.
Not gonna be good for any of us if Wuchai's got their claws in this.
So won't be any trains running today either.
They expect us to live under these conditions.
What? You thinking about joining the ranks? Nothing. Because you and I are gonna protect it, no matter what.
Hey lady, are you lost or something? Look at me, I'm following the neighborhood flags. If you're ever lost, stay put. That's lesson 2 for life on the ground floor. Boy, maybe it was lesson 3?
Must have found seriously hope the bombing hasn't sent a bunch of new monsters our way.
What's gonna happen to our town?
Nothing. Because you and I are gonna protect it, no matter what.
Can't help wondering how big avalanche is from the air.
Want to be a Shinra exec right now? War's a coming, people. Need to be armed and ready.
Know what I heard? Guns are useless against them types.
Real. Whether you're a rook or a merc, we got weapons in the air. Just my luck.
So, who do you think the Grandmaster is? So, who do you think the Grandmaster is?
I'm back.
Ah, there you are. Someone's been expecting you. What took you?
Sorry about that.
What?
Just thinking how you're nothing like your old man. Anyway, it's nice to meet you. I'm Sonon Kusakabe. I was lucky enough to learn how to fight from the...
Yeah, I don't want to talk about him. Let's talk about something else, like how you've adjusted to life here, indulging in adult pastimes. Which I guess means drinking yourself stupid. Last thing I need is my partner stinking like an over-the-hill has-been. Speaking of drinking, you been to the Happy Turtle? If you're part of Operation Down in One, I take it back. I am there next time you go. Don't worry, I can do adult stuff just fine.
Well, I don't even know where to begin with all of that. But I do know I haven't heard of Operation Down in One. At any rate, I'm looking forward to working with you, boss.
Boss? As in me?
Well, I've got a few years on you, I'll admit. But out of us two, you've done this longer.
I guess I have. Boss, huh? I could get used to that. Beats being stuck on the bottom rung, that's for sure.
After we get the materia, we can celebrate your promotion at the Happy Turtle.
Yeah. Stupid bird.
Says the merchandise is good to go. Handoffs at a depot and municipal storage.
Okay. Yuffie, Sonon, you mind coming along? Not at all. Need to scope out the city anyway. Really get to know the enemy. We'll be passing through a rough part of town, so you'll want to go prepared. I'll leave you to get ready. Hit me up outside when you're done, okay? Be right there.
Sold out everywhere.
If we all channeled our inner bigs, we'd have the Undercity sparkling like the place.
You guys all set? Okay, streets are kind of a maze, so stay close.
So now, where are we headed?
To pick up your IDs. There's no way to get topside without them. But I thought GJ was getting our IDs. What happened with that? He is, but those are different. It takes more than one ID, or even two, to survive in this town. Don't forget, Midgar was built by Shinra for Shinra. Those tyrants!
Put the claws away, boss. At least while we're in Shinra territory. Whoa!
So Yuffie, what do you think of the Undercity? Way too crowded, I can't stand it. Ugh, stench. How can anyone live here?
Gotta agree with you about the smell, but you get used to it quick enough.
And the crowds stop bothering you eventually. The place can grow on you if you give it a chance. Wait a second. Are you actually saying you like it here? I thought you hated it. Midgar isn't the enemy. Shinra is. I know W's don't really see the distinction, but we do. Then what was that stuff on the news? About a reactor blowing up and all. No way that was an accident. It had to be Avalanche. Shh. Sorry. What's up? Those guys there are from the Splinter Cell.
Splinter Cell?
They used to be with Avalanche, but left after a policy dispute.
Well, look who it is. Loving your work. So how many reactors is that now? Wait, where's Cloud?
We lost him.
You what?
He will be okay though, right?
Well, of course he will. A little fall ain't gonna stop a hard ass like him. He'll come swaggering back before long, you mark my words.
Yeah, I guess he will.
Now, can we talk about President Shithead? Spouting all that crap about us? That lying son of a bitch? Working for Wutai, Avalanche ain't nobody—
Barrett!
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of sons of bitches, I heard that Wall Market's very own Don Corneo has his stooges out looking for you.
Huh?
Is that so? Don't got time for no low-level mobsters. We got Shinra in our sights. Tifa, you and I both know this is far from over, right? Might as well get some rest while we still can.
Right. You know what? I think I am gonna look into this.
Good luck out there.
They're the ones who blew up the reactors.
Cool. Should we say hi?
No, better not. After what they've done, you gotta assume Shinra's on their tail. Should keep our distance.
Yeah, my thoughts exactly.
Weird. His ways are a mystery.
The people in the Splinter Cell, they couldn't care less about collateral damage, long as Shinra goes down.
So what's wrong with that? Sounds good to me.
We're not out to blow Midgar up or tear it down. We want to save it from Shinra. Look around. 9 out of 10 of the people living here are innocent bystanders. We can't level their home to take down one company.
Well, that company almost leveled our home, and they've got to learn their lesson.
Yeah, I get that.
Gotta admit, I'm surprised you agreed to work with us.
We're just doing what we think is necessary to build a brighter future. That's all there is to it.
In other words, you're working with us so we don't work with your old buddies, knowing what would happen if we did.
Can we table this for later, maybe? Not sure now's the best time for heavy topics.
Yeah, couldn't agree more. Consider it tabled.
So, what exactly does this ultimate materia do? I'm guessing you have big plans for it?
Like after we steal it? Well, the more materia you have, the stronger you are, right? So once we've got the ultimate materia, we'll be stronger than anyone.
I guess you will.
It's gonna be awesome!
And not just that. By sneaking into Shinra HQ and snatching their most prized possession from under their noses, not only will we deal a massive blow to their morale, but we'll prove to them that while Wu Tai might be down, we're not out. That the gist of it, boss?
Sure is!
See that one?
Well, hello there, hot stuff. How'd you like a shot at the big time? With those looks, I guarantee you're golden. So what do you say? Ready to be queen of the Undercity?
Hey! What am I? Chopped liver?
Kid doesn't need to hear this.
Be a good girl and cover your ears, okay?
You'd be living and working in the most luxurious residence in all of
You want me to
Walmart.
be one of Corneo's brides, is that it? Which makes you a person of influence, right?
Oh, so you know your stuff. But I'd say I'm more of a helping hand. So why don't you help me help you?
Let's get going.
What are you doing? Get your hands off me!
Now don't go playing hard.
Know any kids who can do that? No, you don't, because I'm an adult. Also, I'm pretty hot stuff myself, thank you very much.
Sure. Whatever helps you sleep at night, little girl. Wow, if you want to pull up a seat at the grown-ups table, be my guest.
Go on and get fully wrecked at the Happy Turtle!
No mercy for you!
Hey, at least you tried.
You're gonna eat those words, you smug piece of shit.
Boss! Boss! You're not gonna believe this! The hottie of the century just fell right into our lap!
She did?
Goods under the hood, junk in the trunk, and down for a bumpy ride!
Sorry, ladies, but after careful consideration, we've decided to go with a more qualified applicant. Let's go!
See you around!
Okay. So who were those creeps anyway?
Don Corneo's talent scout.
Ganun. Ito.
They'll say and do just about anything to get unsuspecting girls back to the Don's mansion.
I thought it looked seedy. Guess you'd have to be a scumbag to build a place like that.
Oh, and how do you know what it looks like?
I saw it while I was scouting the area.
Yuffie, where are you going?
Yuffie, where are you going? Yuffie, where are you going?
Ganun.
Little girl. Helping hand. So
What are you doing? No, you don't. Thank you very much.
Kid doesn't.
Hey! What am I? Chopped liver?
Kid doesn't need to hear this.
Be a good girl and cover your ears, okay?
You'd be living and working in the most luxurious residence in all of.
You want
A4 requesting immediate backup!
Us now? He's
He's a real joy.
Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. All right.
I felt that one in my guts.
They just keep on coming.
We need to get out of this place.
Was it the Mako density? The primary explosive? The blasting agent?
Hey, we can figure that out later.
I'm running on empty here.
You can refuel at the base.
Next time I'll have to bring a little pick-me-up. Bar! Zenny!
Lean.
I don't need to tell you what this is, right?
Of course not. It's healing materia.
You can have it for saving my life.
Just doing my job. Nothing more.
Yeah. Fact is, I'm lucky you were there.
Survival can be a matter of luck or skill. And you can't rely on luck.
Words to live by.
Yeah, well, thanks.
You do know how to use it, right?
You do know what I was, right?
Pete, this is 8-4 requesting immediate backup. To run properly for everybody. It's no secret that Square Enix PC ports have been pretty bad over the years, and you would think that after Final Fantasy XV being a pretty solid port, that maybe they would continue with that trend. But no, they didn't. Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade on PC unfortunately was a super half-assed port. I love the game, I'm having fun playing it, but that's no thanks to the developers at all. I mean, seriously, they released this game with only 3 graphical performance options in the menu: textures, shadows, and resolution, which resolution scales the quality, but all of these options have very, very minimal and bare bones options within them. The community day one had to dive deep within the game themselves to figure out what in the world exactly is going on, and thankfully they did. I have those changes added to my game, and since then, seriously guys, it's been a complete night and day difference with them. So in this video, I'll give you guys a step-by-step breakdown on what we need to change first, and which mods are needed, and how to install them properly. Now with all that being said, let's get into this video. First things first, the DirectX 12 has not been doing this game or anybody any favors, and it's been running poorly and inconsistent for many viewers. Now keep in mind, everyone's machine will be different and vary between these fixes. I have a laptop currently while traveling, and this has 8 gigs of VRAM. It's a RTX 3080. This machine can run every game out the box perfectly fine, except Final Fantasy VII Remake. Even computers with 3090 graphics cards are having issues with running it. But one change that's been very consistent for many people, including myself, is disabling DirectX 12 and turning on DirectX 11 instead. You can do this by opening up the Epic Game Store client, click on your profile on the top right, then click on Settings. Scroll all the way down until you see Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade, expand it, and there is an option called Additional Command Line Arguments. Click this check mark and a text box will appear. Type in exactly this, -DX11, all one word and all lowercase. Press enter and go back to the home screen. Now you can boot up your game and it will be in DirectX 11 instead of 12. This can help reduce stuttering and freezes, but is just the first step in getting this game to run good. There are more changes we have to do before you are good to go. Some notes to keep in mind though, with DirectX 11 instead of 12, HDR will not work and look very strange, but that's okay because HDR is whack anyways. But one other positive is that while you are in DirectX 11, more mods will consistently work when you have them installed. I had an issue myself where DirectX 12 was preventing me from running my hair mods and my eye mods, so that's something to keep in mind also. And if you have the Captain Jack Sparrow version of Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade, to change it from DirectX 12 to DirectX 11, you need to find the FF7 Remake folder, click Engine, Binaries, Third Party, then EOS, and the Epic MUINI file in here. In here you need to add -DX11 to the end of app name line with a space before it. Save, and you're good to go. Now, I don't have the Captain Jack Sparrow version, so I can't really show it to you guys, unfortunately. So, good luck with that. There are people on Google that explain it a little bit better, though. I just don't have any visual images and don't want to use theirs because people going around snitching on YouTube videos these days. There is another way to remove the stutters without turning off DirectX 12. This video below can help you guys with that. It requires you to use the NVIDIA control panel to change various settings for Final Fantasy VII Remake in the program editor. I tried this out before myself, and while it did work and reduce my stutterings, it did make my OBS recordings run really badly for me while playing the game. So this method wasn't great for me in my particular situation, but so right now by D1 mod on the website, disabling dynamic resolution. This has been the #1 mod on the website since day one, and rightfully so, it's a game changer. So right now by default, Final Fantasy VII Remake on PC has a dynamic resolution function constantly changing with every frame. This is eating away at your computer and causing massive stutters for everyone, including people with the best PCs. Go over to nexusmods.com. Hey, yo! I'll have a link below in the description and the comments. Final Fantasy VII Remake's homepage there. This is where all the mods I use are currently from. Now, Dynamic Resolution Disabler should be at the very top as it is the most popular and most downloaded mod. Click on that and go to the files, then click Manual Download. Click the free slow download, and after the countdown of 5 seconds, the mod will have downloaded in a zip file. So now we will open this up, and I personally use a program called WinRAR for my zip files, so download that if you need to. But what you want to do is click on the mods folder and click Extract to and locate the Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade folder in your local disk. Program Files, Epic Games folder, then click on Remake, End Content, Packs. When Packs is highlighted, click OK, and now you can go check and see this new folder is there. And now going forward for all your mods, when you want to install them, this directory, ~mods, is where you want to put them. This way you can keep track of them a little bit better. Dynamic resolution will now be disabled and the game will run dramatically better. This next mod is the most important one and the easiest to activate. You have to hit that subscribe button because only 23.8 given away 2 more was First Class Gamers, so shout outs to them. Longtime viewer and subscriber, YouTube, Twitch subscriber, and increase your chances even below in the description, and will help you guys stay up to date. 7 people, these 2 fixes will be enough, but for others there may be a little bit more issues. I have something else for that, and it's probably very important that you guys do this because Square Enix ain't doing us any favors right now. But it's going to require some personalization on your end because, like I said, everybody's computers are different. On Nexus Mods, we're going to be getting the Final Fantasy VII Hook, INI, and Dev Console Unlocker. After downloading, there are 2 different folders we're going to need to access. First, we're going to extract the X-Input DLL file to Program Files, Epic Games, Final Fantasy VII Remake, End, Binaries, Windows 64. Extract X-Input here. Now for the engine.ini file. We're actually not going to be using the exact same one that this mod comes with. I'm going to be providing you guys with my personal setup and one thing that you guys can tweak yourself. Just be sure to check below. There's a Google Drive link in the description and the comments for you all. We're going to need to change something first. And so for this change, we're going to have to go to Documents, My Games, Final Fantasy VII Remake, Saved Folder, Config, and now while in Config, we're going to right click and make a new folder called Windows No Editor, all one word. Now inside this folder, we're going to add a engine.ini file I uploaded to a Google Drive link in the description below. Now remember, these are my personal settings, and what this does is it allows us to bypass the horrible bare bones options for graphic enhancements, download it from this Google Drive link I made, and make sure you guys paste it within the Windows No Editor folder that we just made. After you've done that, now open up the ini file, and there's going to be a lot of confusing things in here, I know, in the notepad. But just know that 0 means off and 1 means on. Anything with a decimal like 0.5 has multiple values and settings. There are text paragraphs to the right to explain to you what each setting can do and what each increment changes. Think of this as a different graphical setting that you can make in, normal, not half-ass PC games. The main thing you want to mess with in here is the streaming pool size. This is your VRAM your graphics card allows it to use. I have it set to 2600 for me because it feels the best while I play, stream, and record. I have not had any frame issues since using this setting, and during my last stream I did have a lot of issues when it was set to 4000. My graphics card has 8 gigs of VRAM, so 2600 is good enough for me, what it feels like. But experiment with your settings. You could probably go higher or whatever. The other settings in here, like I said, change at your own discretion. And that wraps it up for this video, guys. The first and most important mod related video. We have to put many others, and how you guys can go
PlayStation 5 console. With large draw distances, tons
na, antok na.